sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. He's got his defense playing well. They enter this one coming off the shutout in the win a week ago. On the other sideline, it is the Bears head coach, Ben Johnson. His guys on the other end of the spectrum. They're 0-2 to begin this year. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Soldier Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
They'll go again with Williams. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up. And it's third down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. I start digging out now with 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First down, Dallas. Yeah! Right back to him on 1st down. Not much happening there. Just a short game. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Moving to his left. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the 1st down. It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
What is it up?
1st run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
What is going on?
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Give up the middle with Swift. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 26.
Throwing on second down. Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. As they've got it starting third down and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Third and short, you think this ball's expected to come out quick. But when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. He will score! Odunze, touchdown Chicago. That is second TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish. Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
There's C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have the script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, and he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all three downs.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards. And the Bears first down.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's first and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
On the give, it's Swift. And And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
What is up?
They'll run with Johnson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Now, from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. To throw is Williams. He's got it at the 3. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A 22-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2. Pistol now for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Dak to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. To the air again. Prescott. Over the top. He's got it. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
What is up?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. So, halftime straight ahead. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same. We get set for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Bears offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Here's Williams now to throw. This one not quite on target. There's too much. That one falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Harris on the coverage.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing is Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunje. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good. For the Bears. First down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Chicago. Throwing again, Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
16-yard line.
They'll run. It's Swift. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2. And it's 3rd down.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. The Bears will extend this third quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule. The ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Pooch it, and kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th. The linebacker, the former first-round pick, Kenneth Murray. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, He's on to punt it away. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's rough to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Bears sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. On play action. Here's Dak. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, it's Dak. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Scott again. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. And that one incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second and goal.
Here we go, set.
They put Smythe in motion. To throw, here's Keenum. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught back corner of the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Dak can throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender is right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Again, Prescott to the air. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they will have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Back to throw is Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. That one taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have to lose.
And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old. Throwing right away on the game's first play. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. To the sideline and caught by Pickens. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. You'd love to have that. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. He did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
second down.
Come on, set. Throwing on second down, Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
But it's third down.
Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way. On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Nice here, White, able to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Third down and 9.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
In formation for the Cowboys.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Packers offense ready for their second possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive. So they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Watson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On the bootleg, it's Love. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Formation for the Packers.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. Here's a 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Highs here, White. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. He'll let this go for Pickens. And it is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. That's not going to work out as planned. This is going to be down on this side, midfield. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points in this contest. They'll begin 1st and 10. And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Packers.
Yellow, run. They'll run it straight ahead. Here's Jacobs. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Get right. from the 20. Here's second down and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Check, Pete.
Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we ready?
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Prescott now. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. He's going to try it here again. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
And cycle.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Come on, set.
And the Packers
From the gun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
first down, Green Bay.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington and AT&T Stadium. After this, a pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
Let's go now. Ready.
On second down, Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
19 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10. Here's Love to throw. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Let's go play action with Love. That's caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
first down.
Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. Cut.
On first down, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Yellow. Line.
First down, Green Bay.
Switch.
To
Yellow.
throw is Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Donovan Wilson on the cover.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Second down throw for Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the
Let's go now.
first down.
45. White. Cut. Cut.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On first and 10, here's Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Osa Odiguzua. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw is Love. That's complete to Jacobs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Picked up on the play. And it's third down.
Close check.
Now Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in third and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. On first and 10, Prescott. Picked off by the All-Pro safety, Xavier McKinney. And